I've never needed to use a lawyer for any legal services, except for my most recent incident that happened about a year ago. It was a long process. It made me feel as if I couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. But by approaching McKöena Law, I felt as though it's going to end properly. That I was respected, that my decisions were valued, my morals were valued.
If I were looking for a lawyer, I would look for someone who is not trying to sound professional, not trying to seem clever, but I would look for someone who would listen to me very attentively, who would do his or her best to make sense of an issue, and who would give me very substantial and considerate and, what is important, comprehensive responses.
What I was looking for in a lawyer before I was introduced to McKöena Law would be just respect. You know, you're dealing with a situation you feel very vulnerable. You don't really know what's around the corner. It could go either way. It's very stressful, and I believe that McKöena Law was my best choice because I felt as though I was at home in the office. I felt respected, like I said, and I felt as though my emotions mattered. It wasn't just a service. It was an experience that I was going through, that I was guided through.
Really, when you're a client, you expect to receive the best services, right? And when it comes to legal services, this is not an exception, of course. And even realizing that you are just you may be among many clients, but because your issue is so important to you, it is really important to understand that this issue is really important for your lawyer as well, even though you're not a single client. But yeah, I think because the issues doesn't matter, they are personal or business issues or whatever. If you go to a lawyer, it certainly concerns you, and this is the problem you want to address. That is why it is really, really important to feel that the lawyer is really concerned. Otherwise, you don't need this lawyer, for sure.
The greatest thing that I was thankful for McKöena Law and his services is how greatly available he was to any question I had, any time I had any kind of worry, or any bit of information that I felt was useful to bring his way. My lawyer was always there for me. He was there for me as a friend, first off, and secondly as a service. It always felt that way. It didn't feel as if I was a nuisance to communicate with him. I felt like I was respected and I was valued. I would 100% recommend McKöena Law to anyone, mainly because for whatever situation you're involved with legal services, it's going to be a stressful situation. It's a stressful time in your life, and why I would recommend McKöena Law is because I felt taken care of. I felt as though he was the light at the end of the tunnel.
At McKöena Law, they put their clients first.
At McKöena Law, they put their clients first.